Good morning. Hi. I too have seen enough. I have my Culver's mug today.
The poll has ended. The winner is smell.
Poll ended. One has to go. Smell one was 70%. Next was taste with 16, touch was 11, sight with 2, and hearing with 2. Spin the burger. It's so hot. Burger. It's a great mug. Like, Stephen is finishing a chore that we meant to do last night. It's a mug and a toy. This mug was in 2005, I want to say.
Wow.
Printing is starting to get a little messed up. That will be sad. Oh, it's hot. Because I bought this right before I stopped working at Culver's. Is it changing the air filters? I don't remember when air filters are supposed to be changed, but no, that was not it.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everybody dance hard to the end. 6, 7.
August 15th. Okay. It's coming up. There you go. We have a 48-month resub from Miss Mayhem. You hit 4, thank you. We have a 49-month resub from Nessa Zorro. 39 months from Candy Luby. 3 months from Ilani Fazy. Anise gifted a sub to Nulgas Frosh. 46 months from Evil Half Dead. 79 from Canthia. 20 months from Dr. Jeff. 670 bits from Gold Knight, who says Splatoon Riders in 2 weeks. Raiders. I did say Riders. What'd you bring up? Oh.
Do you want one?
I'd like the last lemon bar if that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be on breakfast stream someday.
We have 300 bits from Jet Jet, who says, fun fact, I've never had a sense of smell. It makes life interesting because it affects my sense of taste too, making a lot of things taste very bland. And add in being colorblind in the world is very interesting from my perspective. That does change a lot of things when it's both like that. I have a couple friends who don't have a sense of smell, or theirs is very, like, not as strong for various reasons. One of my bike friends does not really have a sense of smell, and I am jealous. In the summer, when it is very hot and we are all incredibly sweaty. We have a 55-month resub from Devoid Art.
Coffee.
And 300 bits from Gadzooks, who says, I will be on breakfast stream. Book it, Steven. Will be on breakfast stream July 32nd. The last lemon bar.
Hi.
Hi.
Here.
Give me the
Thank you.
bird.
I mean, I tell you,
I read the top holder. You can clear that.
I came downstairs and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna make some coffee. Mm-hmm. And then I had to go outside for a minute.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Bless you. And I came back inside and I'm like, oh, it's 1,000 degrees. And now, do I want coffee? So I had to just stand in the kitchen for 30 seconds and like touch the cold counter and like tell my body, like, hey, you're okay, bud. I gotta take my socks off though. Oh my god. Oh. This is a morning that I would have drank an iced coffee. It's hot. Did you know that? It's high of 94. That's good. That's really good. Socks off means it's super hot. I mean, it does. Why are you wearing socks? Because I wear socks in my house.
He does.
I wear socks in my house. Also, like, if I wake up, you know, like, it's a little cooler in the house. Obviously, a lot cooler in the house than it's outside. So I wake up. I don't wear socks to bed, but I wake up and I put socks on. And then the minute it gets too hot, socks come off. So. How long have you been wearing those socks?
It's 76 in Ohio. Is that your high? Like, because it's only 80 right now.
We have so much more to go. I don't even know what it is with the heat index. God help me.
I heard parts of Raleigh got hail yesterday. Sunday's high is like low 80s. So is Monday and Tuesday. Oh, we're gonna do some bonus bike miles those days.
There was a lot of storms last night. We were playing games, and the lightning was like, and I was like, this is a lot.
When it rained over the weekend, I was like, what is this noise? It was kind of scary when the storm came up.
Yeah, and you heard the sound of.
No, that was just you in the corner.
Oh, okay. This is a little concerning. It was a lot. Didn't lose power or anything. Although briefly the internet went out for like a moment, but I don't think that was related. We had 500 bits from Aggregated Molecules that says Steam Summer Sale ends at 1 p.m. today. Good stuff is on huge discount. I got Control and Disco Elysium for $9. Yeah, that's pretty good. Disco Elysium, a good game.
It's one of my favorites.
Highly recommended, but with the caveat of, man, it's not for everybody.
No, it is not.
You have to really like... Does it qualify as a visual novel?
Yeah.
I guess that's what you would call it. Yeah, you gotta be into that. It's pretty heavy too. Parts of it are pretty heavy. So. It's an adventure game? Yeah, it's an adventure game.
Yeah.
You know, like a visual novel.
Point and click?
Point and click.
It's a little
Adventures in
point and click?
Depression.
Yeah.
It's good. And Assassin's Creed 4 We Did It Again comes out. Something just today? I don't know. Ubisoft sent me a key for that. They're like, hey. And I was like, okay, thanks. Okay, thanks. They're like, you can play it tomorrow or whatever. And I was like, probably won't play it tomorrow. Probably be like some other time, but thanks, appreciate it. Does this mean you're redoing your Black Flag LP? Oh, wait. The one that got away. Truthfully, I was actually just waiting for them to remake the game. You know. I just waited for 10 years. Because I was like, they're gonna do it again. If anyone has ever wondered why I haven't played X game yet, it's always 100% because I'm waiting for them to make it again. Every time. Always. Man, when's he gonna try Undertale? I'll wait for Toby to make Undertale 2. Sorry. He'll get to it. We had 36 months from Jacob Honeycutt. That's a 3. 29 months from Gamerlin.
Waiting for that 4th remake of Xenoblade. GTA 6-2 gonna go crazy.
Wait till they get to GTA 6-7.
I got some things to do.
Yeah, me too. We had 300 bits from Gamerlin. Thank you. And Jacob Honeycutt gifted 3 subs to Spine of the Arrow.
Spin.
Spin of the Arrow. That makes more sense. Ghosty Toasty and Morningstar 37. Jacob, thank you. The Switch 2 is the 4th remake of Xenoblade, if you think about it. Is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, no, you're right. It's not really the 4th remake. It's kind of the 3rd remake, but it is the 4th release. Because there is Xenoblade 3D. Forgot about that. Dang. What you doing? I'm playing Xenoblade 4 times at once. Switch 2 version was good. I mean, it's the same as the Switch 1 version, but it's got, like, fidelity and new voice lines.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everybody dance hard to the end. 6, 7.
I do really want to play Parappa the Rapper. Are you reaching for my cookie?
Yes.
That's not... Okay.
The shortbread crust on the lemon bars was really good.
Yes.
And, like, the lemon was too, but, like... those were good.
Yeah.
One of my bike friends could not make it to the 4th of July thing, and I found out he really, 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 really loves lemon things.
Well, now you know for next time.
That's what I told him. What?
Oh, I stared. I was like, how did that play Yak? But now I understand. I don't agree with it, but I understand. We had 670 bits from Jet Jet.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
But the first 2 words are, you know, which is Y-A-K. Vagabond, why is it coded like that? That is odd that it counts spaces. Although, admittedly, I don't know that it's ever been a consideration or thought until right this moment. Chaz, for fun. Vagabond, sure. 670 from Genesis and from JetJet, who says, they've remade NASCAR 08 multiple times. It's now NASCAR 25. How much are those games really changing year to year? It's like a lot of the sports games, especially like in the same generation, the roster is changing. The engine that they have to do it is the same.
Yeah.
They might add like a feature, but there's absolutely multiple instances of sports games year to year. They're basically the same game. Now, from NASCAR 08 to 25, like that's a long...
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
There's definitely some changes in there. Every Just Dance is a different roster of songs. For a while, they were doing their online thing, too. Like their little, like you buy one game and then you just do microtransactions for the rest of your life. And I guess they stopped doing that. They probably just really needed more retail exposure so people would see it and be like, oh yeah. Anyway, we had 670 bits from Droodle. Says, in yesterday's adventures in locating, I marked 5 miles worth for pole installations, only for the contractor to say at the very end, oh, I only needed a few of them remarked, not all. Thanks, man! Oh, you remarked all? Oh. See, that's one of the times where you should lie. You should be like, thank you. Thank you. Yes, that, perfect. Like, don't...
Thank you for doing that job.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, let me tell you about all the time you wasted. Like, don't do that. If I have accidentally went over and beyond, especially because of your problem, don't then be like, oh, actually, just lie to me. Just, I don't want to know. We also had 41 months from Portalbeard. Thank you. Did you see my did you see the tweet that I sent out this morning?
No.
I had a
It was this morning? No, I didn't see it.
I had a dream. I had a school nightmare, which I never have. Very, very rare for me to have a school nightmare. I don't dream about school. But in this dream, I was in a sound engineering class in college. And I don't know what it is. When I was in school, I kept very meticulous notes, and I was very organized. But the dream version of me is like an idiot and has no idea what folders are or anything. Like, all of his stuff is kept, and it's not, or it's just every subject willy-nilly. There's papers at the bottom of my book bag, and it was the early part of the dream was learning some sort of key information and writing it down. And then one of my classmates, who was a classmate from high school, he was my table mate or whatever, and he didn't get the notes, and he's like, you have the notes, right? And I was like, yeah, I have the notes. And then it fast forwards to an exam where we're supposed to reference these notes, and he's just sitting there at the table while I am going through every paper in my backpack, every paper in my notebook, and I can see the look on his face just slowly becoming we're gonna fail. And what's odd is that it was just there's some amount of cognizance in your dream. So if you're experiencing anxiety in your dream, your brain then interprets that and is like, oh, he's anxious, so this dream should get worse. So it starts out and it's just oh, I can't find the notes, and then it becomes an insane thing where there was stuff in the binders that had nothing to do with school. There was one point where I flipped, and there's a sleeve, the sort of thing you'd put in a binder, but sleeves for Game Boy games. So it was just a page of just 9 Game Boy games, and I was like, and then I got to a point where there was just so much Coca-Cola spilled everywhere, but it had never seeped through the pages. I would turn a page and it was just a puddle on the page, and I was like, Hunter, I'm so sorry. I can't find... And the professor was watching me do all of this, and he was just like, you're gonna fail. Anyway, then I woke up, and just immediately was like, oh, this is great.
Would it make you feel better to do the filing cabinet? It's about time for that.
No. No, I don't think so. Dream did not account for water physics.
I had a dream that I flew to Minneapolis with my bike and with a couple of my bike friends, and we all got sundaes. And the plan was to get different flavors so we could all try them, but we all got the same.
Wow, your dream is just as bad as mine.
And then we were trying to figure out how to bike to Carly's house. And I'm on Strava, and there's like no routes from the airport, and I was like, why?
I don't have a lot of...
Anyway, that was my dream.
I don't have a lot of nightmares. A lot of times, if I have a dream and I remember it, it's just kind of like an event. It's boring. And I almost never ever dream about school. The last school dream that I remember was also a nightmare. And it was from many years ago, and I know I've told the story on Breakfast Stream, where, like, I had to pee, but, like, I couldn't get the door to close in the public restroom, so I was, like, I had, like, half my head in the hallway of, like, where people were just walking, and I'm, like, peeing into the sink. Like, that was terrible. I hated that.
Chaz says tonight's dream was about my mother trying to keep a bear in the garage.
Oh, that's hard. And then you have to be like, Mom, maybe we open the garage and let it go. It might be time. I don't think Curtis is ever going to love us like we love him. The bear's name is Curtis.
I got that, yes.
Oh.
Chaz says I said that. She said, it will get animal controlled.
Dream Mom's heart was in a good place. Oh, I need to eat these sooner.
Oh, they stale?
Yeah.
Well, the coffee will help.
It does. I haven't had one in a while. Okay.
I got to walk a dog yesterday.
Tell me all about that.
His name was Milo.
That's a good name.
It is a good name. And he was a marshmallow, like in personality. And he was a pit mix, and I think he was a mix. I don't actually know, but he was like a tank. Like, he was just
like pure muscle.
Yeah. He was a sweetheart. I hadn't met him before.
I told a little bit of the story yesterday on
Why I had to walk the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, a friend of mine got hurt while riding her bike. No car was involved. Her bike just kind of slipped out from under her and she hit her head. So,
She got a concussion.
Yes.
And she was wearing a helmet.
Yes, she was wearing a good helmet. She had a 5-star helmet, like I do. I think she's a different one than me. But yeah, she was with some people on a ride and went to the ER, and they were like, you're fine. And then she woke up the next day with, like, because she had hit her head, it like all drained down to her face, and it looked a lot worse. And so she went back to the ER, and they were like, oh, whoops, you do have a concussion. Anyway, her dog needs a lot of walks, otherwise he, like, won't let her sleep at night. And that's important right now. And she can't really walk him because it's 95 degrees outside.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll come walk him. Let me help you. Radio Dread. American healthcare sounds great. Another one of my bike friends got hurt, not on a bike, for other reasons, and he went to the ER and found out that it was not in network. Yeah.
That's actually the scariest.
That's the scariest
The
part.
scariest thing is not being misdiagnosed.
Yeah.
The scariest thing is not getting the help you need. The scariest thing is getting the help you need and finding out that you have to pay for it. That's the true horror. Or knowing that there's a medical emergency and you need to drive to the hospital, but driving to a specific hospital because it's a little further away, and that's the one that will accept your insurance. And even though there's
and not the closer one,
even though there's a closer one that's only a few minutes from your house, and it is an emergency, and every minute matters. What matters more is not falling into complete financial ruin. So you have to drive a little bit further and risk your life. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Jake's Art Workshop says network. Is that like insurance?
So you have your insurance, right? And, like, there's a few main companies, but, like, the insurance partners with doctors and hospitals. And if you have insurance, you have to go to those places. You can't go to the other places they haven't partnered with, because they don't cover those places.
Yeah, different insurances cover different things. And actually, sometimes, and this is particularly fun, it will cover certain doctors at certain places.
So let's say you go to have surgery somewhere. It may cover your surgeon, but not the anesthesia, because the anesthesia isn't in network.
You're like, oh, that anesthesiologist isn't in network?
And sometimes you don't get to pick that.
Yeah, because you're not there.
Yeah.
Because you're, like, asleep, but, asleep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, for our international viewers, did things just get worse than you thought they were? Because it's actually worse than you think it is.
And sometimes if you call an ambulance, they're not in network either. And you don't know.
That's also true.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They were trying to make it a rule. Maybe they did, where, like, that sort of thing can count, especially if it's an emergency, but I don't know if that went through or didn't go through, or also, how it works.
Yeah, and then the other thing is that insurance is just inherently different, too. So, like, there's obviously different companies of insurance, different tiers of insurance. Some insurance covers out-of-network things to, like, a degree. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, well, I got hurt, and I was unconscious, and they took me to a hospital, and I didn't get to choose that, and they helped me, which is great, but it was out of network. But thankfully, I have the insurance that has, it takes care of 25% of out of network costs. And you're like, oh, good.
And how much was the bill that they covered 25% of?
It's hard to say. See, there's caps on insurance costs with a lot of asterisks, but generally there's caps of, like, you can only possibly pay this much per year. But if you wind up at a hospital that you didn't choose and you got services that you didn't, like, consent to because you were out, if it's not covered by insurance, then you could be on the hook for all of the money, like several $100,000. So anyway, 500 Bits from Drudel says NASCAR has actually changed the most because they've constantly changed developers. I think there are like 4 different developers between 08, which was EA, and 25, which is iRacing Studios. Are they constant? So is it just been over a course of time they've changed them, or is it they rotate them out? Because I know with Call of Duty they rotated out the developers back and forth between Activision and the other people.
Bungie? No.
Not Bungie. I don't know. Treyarch. Infinity Ward.
That's it.
Infinity Ward, yeah. A constant change. I mean, to a degree, whether or not you think that this is a good state for gaming, to a degree, if you're going to be making big games and have them be annual releases, you generally need more than one studio to do that. But they can also be pretty weird because sometimes the games can be like noticeably different, and you can be like, yeah, this developer worked on this one. People are like, I only want to buy, the Infinity Ward Call of Duties or whatever. Maybe we have too many video games. No, not us.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
no.
do.
That's not what I meant. I meant
We
like
do.
conceptually, maybe we shouldn't be making like maybe there should just be like NASCAR 4, right? And instead of it having a year added. And when you buy it, they're like, hey, we'll update the roster. There is a NASCAR 4. We had 94 months from DishNet. 305 bits from Gadzooks. It says, I work with health insurance every day of my life. It sucks, especially when you get into cost and logistics of certain procedures. Sorry, Grandpa Steven, you can't have a knee replacement here. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Beaclar says, I assume I missed it, but was there a recent stream where you two said your thoughts on Sony stopping physical PlayStation disc production? I haven't talked about it, but also my thoughts on it are exactly what you think my thoughts are on it. It's not good. It's like, on the one hand, I can understand the move towards an all-digital future, but it is also possibly the most anti-consumer thing that can exist. Because then, who controls the cost of games forever and always? Sony. And that's, it's not great. It's not great, for like a lot of different reasons. Airdash says, as someone who's played games mostly through Steam for nearly 2 decades, I'm not bothered. There's a lot to dig into in the conversation about it. Yeah, Vagabond is got the main point there. Steam is competitive, right? Because they are competing with other stores. I know it's easy to be like, people are just going to buy things from Steam and not the other stores. But other stores exist, and there is competition in that that industry, that field. Sony would not have that. You wouldn't have a choice. But
You'd have to buy through Sony
You'd
Store
have to
on
buy through
your PlayStation.
Yeah. And that's worrisome. That's worrisome. Airdash says, but competition. We can still buy digital games from Amazon, Humble Bundle, Green Man Gaming, etc. Sony also has that too. There's not enough time in Breakfast Stream to get into this. There's just not. I would have to dedicate an entire 2-hour stream to this.
I have to sneeze.
But this is a duet.
You sing it.
Too many video games. What does that mean? I'm not really sure, but it seems people think that you shouldn't have more than 4. I think that they should go from the ceiling to the floor, and that's how I've lived, and I'll keep doing that for a long time until it's gone. Or I'm dead. Airdash says, I still think there will always be a market for physical games through limited run, etc. My brother in Christ, they are not going to sell physical games.
There won't be a disc drive on it.
There's not going to be a there's
slot.
not going to be a disc drive on the PlayStation 6. This is the end. That's what's happening. The PS6 is not going to. I can't keep talking about this. I can't keep talking.
We need your blood pressure meds.
We need my blood pressure meds. Get my heart pills. He has big feelings. I do have big feelings. And like, it's not a huge deal to me specifically, in the sense that like I haven't invested a lot of time and energy into like PlayStation physical media specifically. but it is a problem overall for the industry. And I see it, and it's not great. It's not great. It's good to own things. It's good to be able to buy things and have a thing that you can hold in your hand. And I have deep thoughts about it. But will video games be fine? Video games will continue to exist. Video games need to change because the development costs on AAA gaming is too high, and every release now is a delicate balance of whether an entire team of hundreds or thousands of people are going to be laid off because the game does or does not perform well. And like, that's bad. But Mina the Hollower did really well and was $20, so, you know. In other words, it's all going to be okay. But it'll probably look different.
Are we playing Mecha Chameleon this weekend?
Maybe.
Or Pico?
Maybe. Maybe.
Speaking of games that are not expensive and did well.
Mecha Chameleon is probably one of the best examples, right? Mm-hmm. It sold like 10 million copies in a month and is made by like 2 people. And a lot of that has the fact to do with, you know, it was $6. There's obviously a lot less overhead. Mm-hmm. Which is like 2 people making a game. But there will have to be a shift in video games. People are getting priced out of gaming completely. And that's bad. It's one of the reasons why having additional marketplaces is a good thing. So not every video game needs to cost $80. But the industry will adjust. It will adjust because it has to. Because who's going to buy the games? Ain't nobody. Anyway, that's 5,000 bits from Gold Lining. Says, having too many video games. We have several.
Those 3.
Ghost of Yote, Hades, and Windswept.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the only 3 we had, that would be mostly okay. Hades has got a lot of replay value. And I haven't played Ghost of Yote yet.
Yeah.
If you only had one game, what would you want? Tetris? Nah. I think I'd get
Puyo
tired.
Tetris 2?
No. I like Tetris, but I don't think I could play Tetris forever. I don't know what I would want.
Yeah.
Minecraft? Maybe Minecraft? Vagabond, an MMO. Is Roblox cheating? It can't be something with, like, infinite and never-ending content. So, like, you can't do Roblox, you can't do Fortnite. It can't be something where it's got to be something that exists as it is now, right? Because otherwise it'd be way too easy to be like, I'll just pick a game that they're updating forever. Why not? Because it'd be too easy to choose that.
You know what would be great? If they did an Animal Crossing compilation where you start the game and it's GameCube Animal Crossing. And when you've paid off your loan and you're like, you feel like things are perfect, you can go to Tom Nook and be like, all right, I'm ready to move. And you leave that town behind. And
you
then
go
you
to
go
the
to
Wii version?
Yeah. Or the DS version.
GLaDOS returns in a contest to seize more pocket watches than their cantankerous nemesis, enlightened Mr. Rossetti.
He's enlightened.
GLaDOS returns in a contest to seize more pocket watches than their cantankerous nemesis, Mr. Rossetti. I can hear the Mr. Rossetti music. Dwarf Fortress, then. 1000 Bits from Gamerland says, this is my first message on Breakfast Stream. Today I wanted to do something special for my girlfriend Julie, who is watching Breakfast Stream with me. After watching y'all play Breath of the Wild, she got the game this year. Last night she faced a Lionel for the first time and won first try. I'm so proud of her since she has never played any type of fighting game before. Congrats, Julie, you did great. And she didn't yell your mom and run away like Steven. It's pretty good. It's better than I did. I didn't know that they could...
You were so scared?
Well, I didn't know they could attack from so far away. I thought you put a little distance between you and them. I was like, all right.
I got this.
And that was not true. Anyway, congrats. Very cool. Yeah, if you've only played games where, I don't know, peaceful things happen. There's a what's the word I'm looking
Cozy?
for? Yeah, cozy games, right? Then it's a pretty big change to move to something where it's like, all right, this thing's trying to kill you. So you gotta, like, do a maneuver. So yeah, that's awesome. It's also interesting because, like, growing up, there cozy games, I mean, wasn't really a concept. There was some games where, like, I guess you couldn't die, but that wasn't really, like, a thing. Now it's an entire genre to the point where you can be a gamer, and that's the games that you experience. It's just fully, like, cozy games, which is really interesting. Because as a kid, it wasn't... I mean, I guess unless you were playing, I don't know, SimCity. Is SimCity a cozy game? That's not cozy, that's stressful.
Yeah.
It's just a different kind of stressful.
What about Sims?
That... I don't know. More cozy than SimCity, for sure. Harvest Moon? Harvest Moon is stressful, too. Cozy game, I think a cozy game is, like, very much... You have to... There's not a whole lot of... There's either not a whole lot of, or maybe not any... like, adversity. There's nothing that you're, like, fighting against. It's just enjoyment. There's no danger. Right? And, like, there can be... Seaman... Yeah, no conflict. Minecraft, but on peaceful mode. Yeah, that would be very cozy.
Trombone champ. I have not thought about that in a couple years.
I don't know that.
Coffee.
The biggest fear was the power going out.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. That was we learned a few things. Because we were drawing so much power that we did the breaker. And I was like, oh. Yeah, we learned some things about that. Yeah. Things are better. Or maybe the house sucked?
Maybe the house sucked.
Maybe the house sucked. I'm like, we're playing Hitman. Everything in this room now.
We trombone too close to the sun.
Everything in this room is running off of...
Like what? One circuit?
Yeah, like, that house sucked. What was the house? That was the house problem. I'm realizing that now. That wasn't an equipment issue.
No, that was the house before Snake House.
Yeah, that was before Snake. Yeah, that was the house where we couldn't run the microwave and the oven at the same time. So yeah, maybe there was bigger problems with the electric.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't miss that. 300% from Gadzooks says, Mr. Rossetti is so enlightened. He ascended to heaven and isn't in Animal Crossing anymore. They'll bring him back.
Okay, but point. Like, you move on to Wild World.
Flesh out this idea. Sell me on Animal Crossing Generations.
Because every time you start one of those games, it's like, you're moving to this city. So what if you just move from, like, place to place to place, and then, like, the character, like the main characters, like the ones who have the shops, move too, because they are moving too.
So, okay, here's my question. Is it literally just the existing games and you're just moving from game to game?
Yeah, then maybe once you finish New Leaf, is that the newest one?
New Horizons.
New Horizons?
Yeah.
Then there's a new one.
So there's a new Animal Crossing, and you are allowed to play it right after you've put 400 hours into the previous 8 Animal Crossings.
Yes.
I was gonna say maybe it's like the town gets bigger, but I'm realizing that's just Animal Crossing. I'm just describing Animal Crossing. What if the town gets bigger? It's like, I think that happens. Yeah, it's not that some people wouldn't be into your idea. Clearly some people are, but I don't know. Okay, here's the element of your idea that I like. I like the idea of revisiting some of the old games, and this is not just exclusive to Animal Crossing, but like video games is a concept. With the idea that you are going to progress to another thing. So it's not like, oh, I'm just going to replay Animal Crossing on GameCube. It's, I'm going to do that, but there's something beyond that. It's just kind of the same feeling of playing like Pokemon Gold and Silver, and like you beat the main stuff and then you find out that you can go to the Kanto region. And it's like, oh, this is great. It's kind of like that, but with Animal Crossing. There need to be, there's still, like, if we really dug down into it, there would be a lot of questions.
Yeah.
A lot of questions. It also makes me wonder what other series would do well with that sort of idea. Because it can't just be anything, right? Like, it can't be like, oh, play through all the Castlevanias in a row. It's like, I don't want to do that. But some sort of cozy-ish game. Harvest Moon would probably be a somewhat good candidate for that. Legend of Zelda. Pikmin World Tour. Pikmin would be interesting.
Can we skip 2?
Pokemon. Just all of the generations. And your character keeps getting older, so like by the time they're done with their Pokemon adventure, they're like 48 years old. And they're like, I got started when I was 10. They're making another Pikmin. As long as Miyamoto is alive. As long as Miyamoto is alive, there's going to be Pikmin and Star Fox. Did I tell you my theory about Star Fox?
No.
So they re-released Star Fox.
Yes.
I don't know what the sales data is on it, but I suspect it's actually probably going to be, pretty decent. I think there's going to be a Star Fox movie. And I think there's going to be a sequel, like a direct sequel to Star Fox. And we're going to get to learn either more about the history of James McCloud, or we're going to discover that he's alive somewhere. That's my theory.
What about Dinosaur Planet?
Star Fox 128. Dinosaur Planet?
Yeah.
Is never coming back. We had 40 months from Retro Lizzie. And 3-bit some spinach rap. It says, when Noodle, 6, was in the ER and then admitted to hospital for his juvenile idiopathic arthritis diagnosis, the bill was $80,000 and insurance covered most of it. Yep. When I had my appendix removed, the bill was $30-something thousand. 30-some $1,000. And then after insurance, I think we paid $6,000 or something.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the specifics.
They did try to charge you for the imaging of it. Like, out
Yeah.
of network, without pre-approval, because they wanted to approve the fact that you needed the imaging, but we didn't because we were in an emergency room. And then they were like, but we don't cover it unless we approve it first, that you actually needed it. So I called and was like, but we were in the ER, and it was an appendix, and he did have it removed. Do you see how, like, the same day he had the surgery for, like, what got submitted?
He wasn't just having
MRI or whatever it was for fun?
For fun?
And they were like, oh yeah, we see that. All right, we gotta send it back through. And then they covered it. Or whatever portion of it they covered.
That may be the worst aspect of it. Well, it's probably not the worst aspect. The second worst aspect of insurance is that, like, you can't even trust that they'll get it right.
Yep.
So when you get the bill, I mean, you're probably incentivized to look at the bill anyway because it's a lot of money, but you really have to, like, actually look at it.
And sometimes you get the bill, and then you have your explanation of benefits from the insurance that says this is how much they told us it was, and this is how much we covered, and then the bill is not accurate to that.
Yeah.
So they're, like, charging you more or something. But, like, the EOB is like, no, we covered it all, like, 100%. And they're like, no, it didn't. So then you gotta fight that.
Yeah.
Might go get a CAT scan instead of grabbing lunch today, just to mix
things up. Just to spice up my life.
Ooh.
Yeah. The most fun story ever is the $400 Flonase.
It is.
And I think that taught me a valuable lesson, and it's to ignore all medical advice. You know, when we were trying to give you your own Flonase, and they were like, you know, oh, you can't do this, that, or the other, because we have to do it. And now I know for the future to say, actually,
That's
no.
why it's important to have someone advocate for you.
Yeah, actually, no. Mm-hmm. I can do whatever I want. Because we never could get that removed.
No.
We called and explained the situation.
And the person in billing was like, yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyway, you still owe it.
Yeah. So yeah, next time either one of us wind up in the hospital for a thing.
Mm-hmm. When they want to charge you for the vitamin C you take daily.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that. Mm-hmm. That's...
Like, your cholesterol med's one thing, but, like, it was Flonase.
Well, that's... But
it's over-the-counter allergy meds. I was not even in there 24 hours.
Yeah, but my point is, like, we would bring my meds.
Yeah.
You would drive home and get them before I let them...
Try and charge you for them?
Because what they want to do is they want to know what meds you're on.
Yes. And then you tell them.
And it's... You kind of...
Well, it's important because it can't interact with...
Yeah, there's drug interactions,
yes.
So you have to, like, find out the drug interactions, but then be
what
like...
I should have done is I should have turned down the Flonase they tried to give me.
Sure.
But I was also out of it.
Yeah. You have to tell them because they have to know the drug interactions.
That's what it is.
But then you have to be like, I refuse your medicine. I refuse your medicine and substitute my own. Oh man, it's a mess. It's a mess and requires so much reform. Like, it's preposterous.
Yeah.
It's not a simple solution. It's deep problems. Yeah. Is this Mythbusters?
Coffee.
Thanks, Vagabond. I'll vote.
We had 300 bits from Jack, who says, this is going back a bit, but the only school dream I can remember having when I was a kid, I had a dream I was trapped in my elementary school and the PA was blaring out, "The chocolate portal is approaching." That's a great dream. My follow-up question for you is, did you ever find the chocolate portal? Can you tell me
How to get to
it? Like, was it just a confusing thing that you never found in the dream, so you woke up and you're like, what is the chocolate portal? Or did you get there? Because, like, that's a... I call that the toilet. Personally, I try to go to the chocolate portal every day if I can. Can you tell me how to get to chocolate portal? I mean, now I'm not a doctor, and people may not know that, but I'm not a doctor and have no real medical advice. But I think it's important that you have a tiny piece of chocolate every day.
You had some. It was on the cookie.
Mm-hmm.
No more chocolate today. So when I make those Oreo cookies later, no chocolate.
You're always making licensed Oreo cookies.
Trader Joe's had a cookie mix that you put butter and eggs in. And they're cookies and cream cookies.
Yeah.
So when I make those later, you can't have any.
Also, Jack says, I think it was like a moving wall of chocolate that was consuming things. Oh, so maybe it was bad. It was just, the chocolate portal was approaching. It's like, uh-oh. Get away from the chocolate portal.
Coffee.
Oh, 300 from Aggregated Molecules that says, I had a dream once that we had gotten a big TV. I can't tell you how disappointing it was to get up and go turn on the 13-inch TV in the den that morning.
We had a tiny TV in the kitchen growing up, like this big.
Oh, a kitchen TV?
Yeah, a kitchen TV. And
Wait,
it was like mounted up on the wall.
Wait, did you say in the den?
No, in the kitchen.
Oh, I thought you said we had a TV in the den. Okay.
Aggregated Molecules had a TV in the den.
Okay, I've switched to wire. Yeah, a kitchen TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never had one of those, but I had friends that had that. It really felt like a height of luxury sort of thing, of like, wow, you can wander from the kitchen into the living room and just keep getting the news.
That was where I watched TV, because my mom would be in the living room.
Oh, okay.
So I'd watch Simpsons at 6:30, and then whatever else was on TV. But, like, when I was young, I couldn't reach the buttons, so I had to, like, stand on the stool. So I could touch the buttons because it didn't have a remote.
Yeah. The people with kitchen computers struck fear into me. There's a lot of people I knew that had kitchen computers.
We had basement computer.
People didn't have offices.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have an office in their house, but you got to a point in life where, like, you kind of had to have a computer. Mm-hmm. It's just like, where's it going to go? So it either went into people's bedrooms or it went into the kitchen. I have fond memories of sitting in Will's kitchen and watching like Flash cartoons.
After you downloaded them for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, go over there, start downloading them, then, like, go ride our bikes for 2 hours, and then come back and be like, oh man, Frog in the Blender's ready, you know? It was a different time. We had 67 months from Zaz, my man. Thank you. And things, let people know. There's some stuff.
Tomorrow morning, I'm painting a mushroom blue.
Yeah, you're gonna...
I can't believe it's already Friday.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Mushroom blue. Tomorrow night, we're playing Hitman on Steven's channel. Sunday, I assume he's still playing Hades. Next week, everything's going to be normal. There'll be Ghost of Yotei on Monday, breakfast stream Tuesday. Mushroom blue. I should see if the person who took the original photo has a title idea. So we're just leaving whenever during stream now. Yep, we sure are. We have a 65-month resub from Quill in the Stars. Mushroom Blue is perfect title. It is pretty good. Does it have a name right? Is it just Mushroom right now?
Coffee.
What have we been calling the VODs? I don't remember. Blue. It is just mushroom? Alright. I do kind of like mushroom blue. I'll have to think about it. Can't wait to see complete mushroom. You and the person who took the photo. I asked if he wanted to see it this past weekend when he was over. And he's like, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not done yet. No, I don't want to see it yet. He's seen photos. Fungus blue. Yeah, Vagabond knew it. He should be present for streams? No. I don't think he wants to be. Vagabond pinned it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been like 6 months, but there are now 20 plus new pieces of art from my dad available. So you can go to stevepaintedthis.com and there's the art that he made. There's a variety of sizes, a variety of prices, and also some interesting things too, because there's
a piece done on a wood piece.
like a log.
Yeah,
like a log piece, which is really interesting. And then there's a
long bless you. A long
Yeah.
piece. It's very
And there's one I haven't listed yet because I don't have a box to ship it in, so I gotta like get a box because it's really big, and I gotta figure out how to do that. But once I do that, that last one will go up. But everything else is up. I know people really like.
There's a lot of horses.
Yeah, there's some horses. My dad really likes drawing animals.
Yeah.
And painting animals. So yeah, there's some stuff up there. As always, they tend to go relatively quickly, so if there's something that you're interested in, just keep that in mind. But I will be able to start shipping things out pretty soon, so as they sell, they should go out within the next few days. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else related to that. I guess not. Other than thanks for supporting my dad. He loves art, and he manages to do a friggin' amazing job, like just in general, and then also considering that he's like he's painting all these things with Parkinson's.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know how you do it, man. It's amazing. So he's doing a really, really great job.
Yeah, he is.
We got 300 bits from JetJet. It says, the most vivid dream/nightmare I remember was when I was 6. I was in a discovery zone and the power went out. I was running around in the dark, slipped on pee on the floor, and slid into the backside of Barney. Barney turned around and started yelling insults at me. That's a pretty scary dream. The worst part of that is slipping on pee. For sure. That's absolutely the worst part. Magma says your dad has Parkinson's? Yep. For a long time, honestly. I don't remember actually when he was like officially diagnosed. But maybe 10 years ago? Quite a few things. 2 things have already sold. Yeah, so when I said that things go quick, that I was, I was for real. They do go pretty quick. So if you're interested in any of them, keep that in mind that it might not be there a little bit later. 300 Bits of Doodle says, I too have school dreams. Mine is always, I have to go back and finish my junior year of high school at 24 because I didn't actually finish it because of COVID. Oof. I hate that. I just don't have school dreams, man.
I have teaching dreams, or still kind of school dreams.
Yeah.
They're not like me in school. I mean, I am, but not as a student.
In some ways, is that worse?
Some ways, yeah.
Some ways,
Yeah.
it's like a different kind of
Yeah.
stress.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. So you told them about your stream tomorrow.
Yep.
You told them about Hitman.
Yep. Hades on Sunday.
Hades on Sunday. That gets us through to next week.
Which should be normal. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Mostly.
I think so.
Anyway.
Okay. That's it. Thanks for being here. Have yourself a wonderful Thursday. Mal will see you in the morning for painting.
Mushroom.
See you then.